Hello, and welcome to Ladies Who Question. Hi, Holly.
Hi, Lisa.
We've got a few things on tap, and I'm just going to outline them real quick here. Interesting AI, I guess they would be hardware. Then quick info about the Home Alone house. We got some information on that.
Yes.
A little bit of news.
Okay.
A baby name trend that personally I'm finding disturbing, and also a little bit something about the Oscars that Holly has that I don't know anything about. But let's dive right in, okay? This hardware on display or being either sold or in development and coming soon. God, it's creepy. Okay, this is from the Wired magazine website, which of course would probably cover something like this. It's an AIA wearable, and it listens to absolutely everything all the time.
On your body?
You wear this. It's a yellow wristband thing. It looks,
okay.
And it looks kind of like, well, it just looks like maybe you're wearing a medical bracelet.
Okay.
But not metal, but it's yellow.
Or like the bracelets that say cancer awareness.
Stuff like that.
Okay.
But
Got it.
tighter, you know.
Okay.
Like,
because it's got to like pick up on lots of things.
Well, it's got to pick on conversations and whatever's going on. So whatever the person is saying and whatever conversations are going on around that person, wherever they are, it picks up on everything. It listens to everything all the time.
Why? Why would we want that? Is it reporting back to Big Brother?
Probably, but it
Okay.
processes the conversations. Then it curates to-do lists based upon these conversations for you. Like, this was being talked about, so here's your to-do list, and then it summarizes whatever the wearer's chats are or the chats that are picked up around that person wearing.
Oh, it summarizes the conversations.
Yes.
That you had with friends or at the grocery store or anywhere.
Anywhere.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what is the benefit to make your to-do list.
I don't know. Maybe you want it. Just a second. Puppy dog right here wants it in my lap.
We got doggy day. Two dogs in the house.
Double dog day.
Yeah.
Okay, just a second. Let me just grab this.
They're being really good. They're not barking.
They are. They're being really good, but this one wants in my lap, and it's tiny enough to where I can handle it.
I'm taking a photo of this cutie pie.
Oh, no, I look so
Yes.
gross.
Oh,
But take
stop it,
a
Lisa.
picture of her or him.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, so cute.
Okay.
I think we need to post that for sure.
Well, I'll take a look at
It's
it
a
first.
cute picture.
I don't know, makeup on. Anyway, not that would help at this point, but
Stop.
it's called the Pioneer Wearable. It's from a company called BEEAI. The actual hardware is $50, but then you have to buy a subscription.
Of course.
Yeah. So I guess to answer your question before, why? I guess if you want to be James Bondian or something and wear that, or you just want to spy on your conversations and people don't know what the yellow wristband is and they're not asking.
Well, you could be at a coffee shop and you could be wearing it and sitting on a very, very close to somebody and you want to hear what they're saying and recording them and they don't know it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's very,
yeah, James Bondi-ish. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. There's another one that does the same thing. It's from a company called, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's just OMI. So OMI, I don't know, or OMI. You wear it around your neck or you stick it to your forehead near your temple. And there's an EEG inside, electroencephalogram.
Okay.
Which I thought that's what
What
for
does
your
that
heart.
do? Oh, I was thinking EKG.
Well, that's a cardiogram? What is an EEG? Electroencephalogram.
I don't know what an EEG is. I thought
in real time, I'm going to look up with that.
Will these wristbands monitor heart? Will they monitor health things too on your body?
Well, not these.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
They're purely for like spying tactics-ish.
Pretty much.
For a better word, I don't know.
Okay, EEG, electroencephalograms. I had that.
Oh my
but
God, you're so smart.
I'm not at all, but I didn't know what it was for, and I should have, because it says a painless test that measures electrical activity in the brain. Electrodes detect electrical signals produced by the brain cells.
Okay, this is too like somebody's going to be controlling us from afar and getting into our brain. I could just see it go, this rabbit hole, where it's going.
It's probably already happening.
Yeah.
I mean, well, anyway, you wear it around your neck, or you stick it to your forehead near your temple. The company says if you want to get beyond creepy,
yeah,
if you even think about talking to it, it will understand your request.
Okay.
What?
Whoa. But then what will it do? It's not like, oh, can you go get me a cup of coffee? No. The brace. No, it's not like the robots that understand those kinds of things now.
Yeah, I mean, an EEG picks up your brain activity according to what I just read there real quick on Google. So I guess maybe it's able to read your mind to a degree, or at least maybe your emotions, or the fact that you want to, I don't know. I didn't go into great detail.
It almost sounds like a science experiment on us that somebody's doing.
That's right.
Like, oh, buy these, they're great. And they'll sell it through some pop culture. Everybody's doing it. TikTok will probably sell millions of them. And we don't even know. And then 5 years later, uh-oh.
And then your brain activity is also being sold as data. Think about that.
You're
I
right.
mean, am I taking a leap here? Or
No, that makes sense.
I know it's so,
Oh my God, this AI thing is just out of control.
Yep. Okay. Then coming soon.
You sound like we're selling these things.
Well, this one isn't in the market. These two are apparently on the market.
Oh my God.
Okay. And coming soon, something, it's called the Friend Pendant.
Yes.
Oh, is this the one you were talking about?
No. I'm talking
It's a pendant.
Okay. So what does this Friend Pendant do?
It's always listening, always working. I didn't want to go into too much detail on all this stuff. And really, it was only about a paragraph on each one. Just sort of describing. It was from a reporter from Wired magazine talking about this is what's on the new front. I don't know what the application is for these, because it's not just reminding you about stuff. I mean, make your own damn to-do list. Jot down a note, or, just commit it to your memory. Use your brain.
Yes. We don't want AI thinking for us.
Well, it's almost like it's creating reliance on another thing for you to not have to think about.
Exactly. And when you said friend,
that's the name of it.
Yeah. That implies that this is your friend. Maybe it will regurgitate what you did during the day and help you through your thoughts, or try to give you some positive feedback. It's creepy.
That's what it sounds like, doesn't it?
It does.
I know.
It's like, I have my friend with me, and everybody's like, what? It's like when little kids carry a baby doll around.
Right.
It's like our security blanket now is this friend AI necklace.
It seems like there's a world apart between a child carrying like a stuffed animal or a doll.
Exactly.
And then this, doesn't it?
Right.
Okay. We need to have a little moment of levity here, or not maybe levity, but just something different, something real. The Home Alone house in Winnetka, Illinois, and I've driven by it. I mean, one of the first things I did when I moved back here in 1989 from California was I said to my husband, we got to go see the Home Alone house.
Right.
Please. And so we went.
Oh my. I couldn't find it.
671 Lincoln.
Well, thank you very much.
Well,
I'm in Winnetka at least once or twice a week.
Yeah.
670. Oh, good.
I have to say, it photographs
bigger.
Bigger, much more imposing, I think.
Well, I have to say that because the church that I drive by all the time,
the one where
it's tiny.
Yeah.
And I go, wow, they made that church look huge when he's running up the stairs and into the church.
Yeah.
I go, that's the church?
The one where they also had the creche scene. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know. I remember the same thing. I was like, well, I got to find the church too.
Yeah. I know. Every time I'm in Winnetka, I get a tiny flashback.
Yeah.
When I pass the church.
Yeah.
Or the park.
The magic of photography.
I know.
Cinematography, I guess I should say. But anyway, so in May 2011, it sold for $2.4 million. Excuse me, it was on the market for $2.4 million. It only sold for $1.5 million.
Wow.
Yeah, and then it got sold today.
Yeah.
$5.5 million.
That's what I thought.
Oh, you heard? Did you hear a little bit?
Yeah, I did. I'm like, wow, that was a great investment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a full-size basketball court in the basement.
Oh, that probably added a lot to it.
Right.
My third item.
Okay.
Baby name trends.
Oh, I'm dying. Dying.
Okay. I look up dog name trends. That'll catch my eye. But this one caught my eye largely because it was so doggone disturbing.
Oh, no.
Okay, how's this? The baby name trend currently is naming your newborn, your child, after weapons and guns, like brand names of guns and weapons. And here's just a sample. Remington, Colt. Okay. This is Ruger. I thought it was a Luger. I thought Luger was the name of the gun. But anyway, Winchester, Blade, Cannon, Arson.
Oh, no.
What the hell?
Oh, dear God.
Cutter, Dagger, mace. What's this
Mace.
about? They're all
And then the child is going to learn it could influence a destructive behavior.
That's kind of the thing.
When they're growing up because they might be teased or Wesson. I'm surprised Wesson isn't on
Oh, it
there.
probably is.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that was on there. I just had a very visceral reaction to that, just thinking that it could maybe influence their behavior or something, or teased for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With all the gun violence going on today, and to even
any violence,
raise this to the next level and embrace it.
Yeah.
The poor baby.
Well,
they don't know.
Yeah, and I was trying to think of the why. Why are they doing this?
Because it's probably a dad that's a tough guy that thinks it's really cool, and he's a big gun guy somewhere.
Yeah, that could be, or the mom. The only thing I came up with was this whole masculine energy. You could exude masculine energy. That's the only thing that popped in my head. I thought maybe that's it. Anyway,
where did you find that?
Babynames.com. Oh, wait here. Believes some parents are drawn to weapon names for their sons because they feel threatened by recent cultural shifts toward broader acceptance of gender identities and expressions outside the traditional gender binary.
Oh
okay,
my God.
I guess that's it.
Their kid's born a boy and this kid is staying a boy.
That's
too much.
It's an overreaction.
Exactly.
So it's Beretta. That was another one.
Oh,
that was that a name of a TV show?
It was.
Yeah, but it was Baretta. And this is a Beretta. They have here BER. Okay, it's from Nameberry's an analysis of oh God. Okay, now we're getting into the reddest and bluest baby names. Okay, we're done with this story.
Well,
I didn't think it was going to
funny that you say that, just because those names sound so much worse than Apple, North, West,
and we were all
Chicago, Chai,
right?
And we're like, whoa, those are weird, but they're not intrusive, or they're just unusual.
Yeah, they're unusual.
Where people are looking for something a little more unique.
Yeah,
and Moses.
Oh well,
it's okay.
A lot of biblical names are everywhere.
They are.
Oh, you're thinking of her son's name,
right?
Gwyneth Paltrow's son's name, right? Apple and Moses,
right?
I didn't think about that. I thought, James and John and all those names are biblical names. If you want to,
I've been seeing a resurgence in old-fashioned names.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
A friend of ours just named their child Josephine. And
that is an old-fashioned name.
There was another one recently.
I like that name though.
But I think it was named after her grandmother. So that was really cute.
Like Josie, you could call her Josie.
And that's what they're calling her.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
It's a cute name.
So there's a resurgence. Somebody asked me, what are all the old-fashioned names? So I started thinking my grandmother's name's Marion. When was the last time you heard a gal's name or
not a
name?
New baby's name? Yeah, I hope they don't bring back Mildred.
Ooh, Millie. They can call her Millie. That would be cute.
But you still have the name Mildred on your
Mildred. That just sounds like the nasty neighbor next door that's super grumpy.
Doesn't it? It sounds like Mildred.
Hazel.
Mildred.
Well, Hazel's kind of popular.
Actually, Hazel. I always think of that TV show from the 50s
Hazel.
or 60s.
Oh my gosh, Hazel. That was so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dorothy.
Everything is so cyclical, isn't it?
It is. It comes around, goes around. Heard it, been there. Okay, so what else we got?
I just want to briefly make a statement.
Okay. Oh no.
Red dye number 3. Okay. It's good that it's going to be taken out. I don't think till 2027, unfortunately.
What?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Because they got to get it out of the machines?
Well, they have to reformulate everything. They just give them lead time.
They give them lead time because they've made so much candy. They're like, well, what are we going to do with all this candy? We've made like 5 years worth.
Not just candy. It's in a lot of different foods.
To make it look healthier or
more vibrant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fake.
Yeah, which is
fake foods.
The food, or there's a cereal. What is that one? Puffs. Something, not
Cocoa Puffs?
Maybe it's Cocoa. Well, not Cocoa Puffs. The formulation that we make for Canada. I think it's Kellogg. It's a Kellogg.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to slander Kellogg. I buy your stuff, but is different up in Canada because they do not allow that. Yeah, so they use beets to dye their red stuff.
Oh, well,
yeah,
there's
beet
nothing
juice.
wrong with that.
Well, if anything, it adds nutrition, although by the time you break it down, but they keep our formula the same because it's probably cheaper to make because it's synthetic.
Mm-hmm. People are addicted.
And and also they were saying, well, no, the Americans want the more vibrant colors. What is that? It's called Fruit Puffs. Maybe that's it. Is that
Fruit
is that
Loops? Fruit Loops.
Oh, maybe it's Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops. That is really brightly colored cereal.
I did like the colors because they had blue. They had wasn't one of the Fruit Loops
very
blue?
bright. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I remember thinking, oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
I mean, my
that's
mom
fun.
never bought it for me, but when I got in college,
You're
I'm
like,
I'm going to buy Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
And destroy my body and health.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. I'm in charge now. Oh, God,
I
how
was
stupid.
raised on grape nuts.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah.
Which is healthy, but I'm
Yeah.
like, why am I the only kid eating grape nuts when everybody else has these Fruit Loops and Lucky Charms?
Well, grape nuts are really highly processed, actually.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I
jeez.
remember I was reading about that when I was thinking, oh, I'll just start eating more cereal. Rice Krispies, actually Cheerios. And I wish I had, I can't attribute this to anything, but I read Cheerios is one of the better ones.
Right. I remember that. We
Isn't
never
that-
had Cheerios, though.
And they actually do taste good.
Yeah.
I don't know, but those are supposed to be not as bad.
Interesting.
Yeah. So anyway,
Well,
I don't know how
yay
we got
for
there,
that.
but I'm mourning candy corn.
Ew.
Red dye number 3. I know you hate it,
I
but
hate candy corn.
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't even think about it now because when it comes around and I see that first fresh bag in September at Walgreens or Jewel or wherever I go, and I always grab it and go, oh, they're fresh. I'm going to be looking at
Like
it with
it's
a John.
fresh.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's right,
Right. I know.
because it like ushers in fall, and I always go, oh, first sign of autumn. Well, now I'm going to look at it with a jaundiced eye and second guess and go, oh, I have to wait till 2027.
Oh.
Anyway,
boy.
so that's it. Now, what is this about the Oscars?
Okay. I have an idea.
Okay.
Obviously, the fires have affected so much that has been going on in California. And there's been some chit chat on pop culture outlets that they haven't announced the Oscar nominations yet. They're holding off. Well, this is my idea for the Oscars.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. So Spielberg, I hope you're listening because you could pull this off.
Is he producing the
I don't know.
Oscars? Oh,
He produced last year,
that's
didn't he?
what I thought
Yeah.
so.
So
Yeah.
I just thought, well, let's have a fundraiser, man the phones. Nobody's getting dressed up. Screw that, and do a fundraiser with all the actors and actresses that have been nominated. And then we will still announce winners throughout the night, but it'll be a casual, downplayed affair that will be a fundraiser and for the victims of the fires.
Holly, this is a most excellent
Oh, thank you.
idea.
It came to me. I'm like, wait a minute, I've got it. And so the actors don't feel that they're left out
Yeah.
because they're not getting the self-congratulatory by all their peers
Yeah.
in their
Not getting their flowers.
gowns and their one person per Suburban that's driving up and the money that's spent on the whole production and kind of the average person sees as fluff and circumstance that they'll never get to do. And that's my idea.
I'll tell you something. That is just,
Oh,
it's really a great idea.
well, thank you.
It really is. I know in 2 weeks there's going to be a fundraiser, 2 days
Oh, there is.
of musical entertainment.
okay.
And I didn't hear the only name that I remember that I heard. I only heard 2 names. Was Billie Eilish was one, and then whoever. But there are enough performers to do a fundraiser that they have to do it over 2 days.
Oh, wow.
But that's just one thing.
Right.
This is great. And I know it sucks that a lot of people aren't going to get their gowns shown, and that's
Right.
sad.
That is sad.
And other monies won't be spent. But my God, this is a once in a or half a century fire
I was
or
going
more.
to say.
I mean, come on.
It's affected so many people. And I'm starting to hear all the trickle down of other things that I never thought of it was affecting. And it's devastating. So,
well, I know
anyways.
2 people who have been affected by it. One of my friends lost her home.
oh my
She
gosh.
had a home in Malibu, second
Oh,
home.
right.
Yeah, and
Yes.
then another one, another person I know, his sister, and her husband had a home in Pacific Palisades.
Oh. So I when I was thinking about it, I thought, okay, the people that really deserve the Oscars, they don't want to be like forgotten about.
No, and they
So-
shouldn't be.
They will still get their accolades in a more casual manner.
Yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
just think about it; they're all going to be affected by
Right.
this.
Oh, all the jobs from the industries.
Mhm.
I mean, there's just so much.
Yeah,
So, anyways,
it's a great idea. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh,
well, let's hope
Ah.
next time we talk, next time we next time we meet,
Yeah.
the fires are out. They're still burning.
I would have thought by now. We're recording this on, what is it, Thursday night?
Thursday, so it's been a week and 2 days.
What is this, like the 16th or something? Yeah. And so it's been a week and 2 days, and the fires are still freaking going. And those winds have not let up.
No.
I just want to see something good happen out there, you know? And I mean, there are a lot of places I want to see something good happen.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
This is top of mind right now because it's just, I never dreamed it would turn into something this huge.
Right.
And destructive. So, I don't know. I don't have anything else today. Do you?
No. God bless the firefighters and all the volunteers and everybody that's doing everything they can to help all the people put out the fires and just help California.
Yeah. And all the people and all of the animals.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. On that note, we say goodbye and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Harvey. Ladies Who Question is executive produced and edited by me, Lisa Dominique, and also executive produced by Holly Caulfield. Holly also does most of our research, and Claire Caulfield is in charge of technical assistance and social media. Music, My Lionheart. Sketch music by Florian Manx and Matthew Anderson. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe, follow, rate, and review Ladies Who Question on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Send your thoughts to ladieswhoquestion@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and our website, LadiesWhoQuestion.com.
All content discussed on Ladies Who Question are the opinions of Lisa Dominique and Holly Caulfield and should not be construed as advice of any kind. By listening to this podcast, you agree not to use this podcast as advice of any personal or medical issue for yourself or others. This disclaimer also applies to guests or contributors to the podcast.